Yo, what up guys? It's Vin.
What up, it's Nick.
It's Frank.
It's Mike.
It's Fidela.
And we are back with another episode of the On Ox Podcast. Oh, you already know what time it is.
Let's go.
What is this? Fourth release of the year already?
It's crazy.
And we're not even a full 2 months in?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's your boy, Russell James Vitale. Stop playing with the boy. We got another new track. Third, track of the year. One was a remix, but we got Real. So right now, first track, Remember, was an R&B Russ. Then we had the feature with Haley Knox. She killed it. Then we had Handsomer, which I'm gonna consider like a little more bars.
Thank you for the love on that video, by the way.
Yeah, no, that did good.
We've seen you guys, the Russ fans. Check out that one. Thank you so much.
Yo, but that song was heat. I fucked with that heavy.
And it actually hit top 10 charts. And, you know, Russ wanted that. You know, he was posting.
And he rewards us.
Yeah, let's try and get this top 10. If
And
it
then,
does, we'll give you a snippet of Real.
And he did it for the Discord.
Right.
So if you're a real one and you're in that Discord, you know what we're talking about.
This guy, man, he really, he's true to his word.
He loves to put up music.
Shout out to everyone in the Discord who is watching this. Yo, really appreciate y'all. Yo, it's just sick. Like, literally, last night. Was it last night?
Yeah, he joined,
right?
10-15.
Yeah, it was last night. Right before I started, getting on to talk with them. I was just chilling on the Discord, and he was just there talking, and they're just pulling people on the stage for him to answer questions and people to show some love, talk about some stuff, and it's cool that I could just sit there and there's a chance I haven't got to yet because I'll join a little late, or I'm just not putting my hand up
a lot of people in that
bro, just in the stage. And this wasn't even voice chat because people never left and people didn't realize because we were all in voice chat because Russ likes a little bit of the chaos. And it was just the minute he joined, you couldn't hear a thing, bro. It was just straight ear rape. So then we all were like, yo, please go to the stage. We actually can't hear anything. This is just gonna waste all the time. So he did that. People stayed in voice chat. Some people didn't know how to leave the voice chat to go into the stage, all that. But nonetheless, bro, there was still 750, 800 heads in the stage. Yeah. And that was with all the people still and other ones that didn't realize, bro. So the fact that he was doing that and he talked with at least 40, 50 people.
It's dope because an artist doesn't do that often. Rarely interacts with fans outside of, concerts.
And it's on a daily too, bro.
Yeah. He's in there all the time, man.
At midnight, when it first hit midnight, he messaged the chat.
Yeah.
And he was just, I'm just going to read it real quick. But he goes, Real is out now, go run it up. Cheers to everyone. And then that's it, Now we all bump it, and then we're all talking about it in the lounge. And just so y'all could see real quick, just this is all the last couple minutes.
So with the track, from the snippet, we've heard a little bit, right? I'm expecting, some bars and some lyrics, mainly lyrics.
Feeling R&B with the album cover?
Yeah. Yes. Again, I love his album covers, how simple and just nice they are. He has so many.
That's what I like to see. He said he's gonna hop back in chat later, so I'll be up all night fucking talking with this motherfucker.
And what's also cool is that Russ actually responded to Vin and I.
Yeah.
Multiple times. He's responded to me multiple times. It's sick.
You have your biggest fan right here, Russ.
Yeah, it's sick.
If you ever see this.
Facts.
But what are your expectations for this track?
I'm excited for it. Honestly. I'm glad that Russ is starting to release music every other week, or almost every week. Again, back when we was, high school?
Yeah.
It was late high school.
Which part?
When he was releasing consistently, every week.
Oh, I mean, he was doing this when we first listened to Brooklyn Freestyle. That's how we started building up, because he started doing
8th grade.
Yeah, that was April of 2015, bro. That was literally end of 8th grade, going into freshman year of high school for us.
And I remember going into freshman year, I was bumping Russ hard, every other week I was like, yo guys, you gotta check out this song, and he would release right in the middle of the week, so I still had days to show people, and I was showing everybody the music, and I was getting some people were like, yo, this is good, but the majority of people are like, yo, this is trash.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you guys hate? It's real bars, it comes from the heart, it comes from the soul. How can you hate it?
So
they're like, oh, it just doesn't, he don't talk about what I like to hear.
real quick before we get into the track, that is literally all I'm gonna say. That happens with most people that I've actually that I'm close with. Your music taste matures as you get older, I've noticed.
It's true.
Most people.
It's 100% true.
If you played a song from Russ in high school.
We'll say 2017, There's Really a Wolf. That was his debut.
I was big into, like, I liked lyrical shit, but then I wouldn't experiment too much. I wouldn't go out and listen to multiple people. I was very like, alright, I'm gonna bump some Travis, some Denzel Curry, some Kid Cudi, whatever. Not like multiple artists like I do now. Not like just around the music industry. I check out a lot of stuff now, especially with this channel. There's gonna be a lot of things checked out, so definitely stay tuned, guys. I mean, real quick, that was just talking about Russ.
That's a big thing I learned.
It's music maturity.
You have to mature your music taste.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's a big thing about this channel.
We be doing, like, this is all fight camera stuff, but we do, like, aux wars. And we'll just, like, mess around. We make a game out of it. Who scores the most points per round. But, like, I'll pick a round, and then we all, like, choose a song, and then we all vote on it. Winner gets the point.
Yeah.
Like, we all do it. But like, we'll go back, bro. Like, what was the last topic that we had? Where you picked Boogie Wonderland.
But a song your parents showed you when you were
a kid. I picked the topic. Yeah, it was what's a song your parents put you on to?
Yeah.
And it was Boogie Wonderland. My First, My Last, My Everything by Barry White.
Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, bro. What Nick pick?
And something.
Cat in the Cradle?
Yeah, maybe I
think it was cool.
Yeah.
So the ones that can't really get into Russ to this day, because I'm new myself. Like me and Nick are new listeners, but like it's just something where you gotta give it a chance and really understand what it's going for. So that's why I like Russ and the way he is as a person. He's a great guy. So let's check out Real. Make sure to check out the channel, and Russ fans, there'll be so much content going ahead.
Oh yeah.
Every time he drops these songs, we'll be here
and
listening to it every single time. So definitely check it out.
Sure.
You won't be disappointed. Real by Russ. Let's go.
Yeah, we take a shot at 1942. That's not intoxicating as a single drop of you. I'm on top of you, too sentimental. I'm a gentleman, but I know when to not be gentle. Lift up your dress, you like doggy. I'm behind you, yeah, 100%. With such a beautiful mess, no need to clean up. I got your feet up, Jesus. The way you worship me got me converting. Open up your legs, close the curtains. Don't let the black suburban waiting outside kill the romance. Stripping in the bedroom while we trying to slow dance. No chance, we catching feelings, you come through the gate. Fucking on my deck, love is blind, my neighbors ain't.
Still just that I keep it.
Run it back, I can't lie, I think I fell in love with that. I can't see me ever being done with that. If I run away, you know I'm coming back. Hope you take the truth like how you take this, babe. Let me just say this.
That was nice.
That was tough. That was tough.
I really liked the second verse though.
Yo, the way he changed it, it's a little flaw. I was gonna say.
I like that flow he does, because he does that on multiple songs.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's his voice, the way he just sings.
It just sounds
really good.
sick. It sounds sick.
Like personally, that's good, man. And the way he jumped out of the song, like right after that little 25-second startup, just jumped right into the track.
Take a shot at 1942.
That was a good one.
Yo, that was
a good one.
Fire.
They've been good though. Like I haven't.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be honest personally. Like we're all gonna give our honest opinion when it comes to anything we listen to. Just remember that. So, Real by Russ.
Yo, I'm gonna say this, and Russ has said it, but like honestly, he is making some of the best music
He's been making.
Yes, this has been his best music, like of recent. Like you could tell with Chomp 2 when he really just said, "Fuck everyone, fuck it." Like the rap game, like I don't give a fuck. I'm going back to something that's just bars, bro. Like I don't care. And even the weak tracks on that were not weak because of Russ.
Yeah.
Like no disrespect to Jada on Chomp 2, but Jada was spitting bars. His voice didn't sound it
Right.
the part, you know.
And
So like that was the downside to that track. Besides that, it was like Faith was heat.
that
and he
whole
had
project was.
The whole project was great.
That was my first Russ listen, and I
Yeah,
could.
that was a full album for your first time.
I think I could say that was one of his best.
By the way, check out that reaction, Chomp 2.
Yeah.
I think that was one of his best albums.
Bro,
I agree.
I don't know because you've bumped everything. I mean, There's Really a Wolf is his best album.
I'm gonna
Right?
be honest, I like Zoo better.
You like Zoo better?
Zoo's my favorite album, but that's personal.
Over There's Really a Wolf?
Yeah,
It's
but
personal.
So look,
though.
look,
No,
it comes down.
I'm not
Here's the
talking.
thing: it comes down to what you're looking for in the album. You know, like There's Really a Wolf is like Russ even said this in the voice chat yesterday. He goes, "There's Really a Wolf." Is an album that he was like, yo, it is time I drop my debut shit right now. He goes through what he has on his computer and all that shit, and he goes, these are my best fucking tracks.
Yeah.
And now he organizes it and has that little bit of storytell to it. But he even goes like, yo, there were some fillers on there, like One More Shot. Like that's a filler song. It's still heat though.
Yeah, it's a great song.
But he was just
One More
like,
Shot.
yo, like I'm just dropping my fire shit, and if you fuck with it, you fuck with it, and you're riding with me. If you don't, you don't. And later that year in 2017 was when the whole thing where people were blaming him with Peep, like that shirt that he wore, like that he was going at Peep. It wasn't at Peep. He wore that shirt in September at a festival. Peep died, what was it, October or November?
November. I want to touch on that too, actually.
Yeah, so let me just like explain the situation a little bit, and then you just go with that. But it was like, that's where he started getting hate, and it was like he just dropped his debut album. Not everyone loved it, but he was headlining shit. Like he did Coachella for around that time. He did
He was
Miami
on the Late
Rolling
Show.
Loud. You know, he was doing all this shit, bro. And he was like one of the big names on Miami's Rolling Loud. What was it, 2018?
He was like the
2017.
fifth
Oh,
name on the.
Fifth name before I think like J. Cole was performing.
Yeah,
that
it was
day.
sick, you
The
know,
Friday
like
day.
he was big up there. And then just everyone wanted to mix that shit because Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, all these guys just want to do drugs and act like bozos. Those are the guys you're gonna follow.
Yeah, he
I think
wanted
have
to-
better music.
He wanted to stop the bad influence that their music was having on the youth.
Yeah, and then someone just
I
made up.
love that.
Someone,
I love
yeah,
that.
someone just made up a story because it obviously happened after, and they were like, "Nah, this picture is from November when Lil Peep died." So he was going at Lil Peep because the shirt that he wore said, "How much Xans and lean do you have to do to realize you're a fucking loser?"
Yeah.
So they were trying to tie it to what happened with Peep. Meanwhile, Russ fucked with Peep. And again, he said this in the Discord in stage last night because someone asked like if he could explain the situation more, and he was like, "Yo, I fucked with Peep. I thought he was dope. He made some great music, and he actually was going through shit." And I'm gonna let him get into this now.
Did all that shit because he had demons inside, and unfortunately that was the only way he was able to cope with it. But at the same time, in his music, he was still telling people like, yo, this isn't what's cool. What's cool is being yourself and doing what you want to do, being with who you want to be with, and hanging out with who you want to hang out with. These guys like Lil Pump and Smoke Perp and all them other guys, friggin' Icy Narco, I remember seeing him on Snapchat when I was in high school. Guy had a whole literal gallon Ziploc bag of Xans. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you really doing with yourself
can't
other
get
than being
into
a
that.
drug addict?
I can't
like,
talk
you're just
about
sending negative messages to kids. Like, it was about damn time somebody got
spoke
up
on
and
it.
said, yo,
Absolutely.
this is fucking dumb. Because people are replicating that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. We all look up to our idols, like our favorite people
Yeah.
in music,
Yeah.
in movies, in video games, and things like
Absolutely.
that. We all look up to them, and we want to follow their footsteps. Do you not think that if some kid thinks Lil Pump is his favorite artist, that he's not gonna go off and do drugs like Lil Pump
Yeah.
and be a fucking menace to society?
That's why.
Yo, and
He
these
just
kids
does
were
nothing but
covering
dumb
themselves
shit.
with tattoos all over too.
No,
bro.
it's not
It wasn't
good.
even like just like an arm tattoo. No, they were putting it on their face, bro.
No, that's not good. So honestly, just to close that out, like for real, Russ, thanks for speaking on that because
Appreciate you, man.
it's like
You're real.
the youth. Like I see it firsthand with working with them. They're so not just the
They're
people
so
I work
impressionable.
with, the entire youth with the whole TikTok. It's just it's a whole different story for another day. But thanks for coming out and speaking on it because it's an issue.
Russ
for
is
sure.
real with it.
Yeah, it's an issue.
And as Russ says, if you take offense to anything that we say in like the topics we talk about, then
It probably
you should
pertains to
look
you.
at yourself and like reevaluate and think like maybe I'm one of the people who follow that stuff.
Well, another thing, if no one speaks on something, nothing's changing.
Yeah, nothing's
No,
happening.
exactly.
It's called being a voice, and people have had to be a voice throughout history.
And there's a reason that names like Snoop, Rick Ross, Ghostface, Jada, The Game, Joey Badass, Big Sean, Wale.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason he got those people as features,
'Cause they
and he
talk.
fucks with them, because those are real people.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah, for sure. So
This
really,
ain't no
just-
fucking 17-year-old
Yeah,
throwing up gang signs or like
Yeah.
joining this shit just to promote their music. That's not cool.
but
It's not.
that was real about Russ. Sorry, we just got into a little conversation. That's what we do. though.
The name made us get into that too, because it's just making you think like, yo, like what he's talking about in the track is like real with the like intimate talk, but we're talking in like just about him, and it's just
Real
like
stuff.
he's a real person. Like, yo,
Talks about real shit.
If you
guys watch this video, also go check out the Russ top 50 like in our opinion video.
Yeah.
Even if you don't watch the full thing, watch the first like it's like 2 minutes I'd say about, and like the compilation of like the clips from interviews that we put together. That is the best way that I could say describes Russ.
yeah,
Yep.
and
And it's just he's real.
Side note, yes, we are music reactors at the end of the day, but we also are a podcast, so we like to dig deep into the artists we review. Sometimes we don't, because it just sometimes there's nothing to really talk about besides listening to the track.
And it's a time thing too.
Yeah. Nah, it really just like comes down to if there's something to speak on, like with Russ, there's always conversation.
Yeah. there's
Yeah,
always-
bro. Like with the Discord, it's like every day he's in there talking with us. So it's like we get to learn more things about him.
Yeah.
You know, so I could talk, like personally, especially that I'm very active. Like I could speak about Russ for hours because I'm always learning something new.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, like being real, like tonight with the Jack Harlow track, wasn't much to really talk about besides, yo, we got a
He's
project.
dropping an album, yeah.
So you guys should expect that, and we'll expect that. You know, that's why since we haven't done like a sit down talk in a minute,
yeah.
we want to make sure that we're really able to talk with you guys, and you guys can hear us out, and then learn maybe something that you guys didn't know. Comment, let us know. You know,
Yeah.
maybe we'll learn from you guys too, because there's things we don't know.
Absolutely.
So we are more than willing, and we like to answer all of our comments.
Yeah.
So please comment, like, subscribe,
Yeah.
and
Road to 500.
join the family. Let us know what you guys think.
Russ fans, there'll be more future content
yeah.
for sure.
Every
So,
drop.
Definitely check out the channel.
Yes, sir.
This was Real by Russ. If you guys did enjoy, like and subscribe.
Yep.
Thank you guys if you made it this far, and we'll see you guys in the next review.
Peace.